G'day all, welcome back again to Dad vs Son. Apologies that I haven't been back for a while, but life was getting in the way. So let's go back. We're doing Avalanche Press's Panzer Grenadier, the Kokoda campaign, second introductory scenario. We're about to go on with the 10:45 turn, with the last turn being at 11:15. Again, to win this, it all comes down to who owns this village at the end, whether it's the Australians or the Japanese. There's no victory points or anything else. The Australians so far have lost 12 steps, so their initiative is 0. The Japanese have lost 5 steps, so their initiative is dropped from 4 to 3. So with only 3 turns to go, the Japanese are going to try and punch their way through and get into here and kick us out. And that's what it comes down to. So let's get into it. So first things first, the initiative roll. The Australians are 0 plus 2. So 2. The Japanese are 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 minus 2 is 2. Halved is 1. 1 activation for the Japanese. So their first activation is going to be what? We've got an assault over here. We've got an assault over here. We need to move. We need to get some people moving. Let's have a look at the assaults. So in assault 1, down the bottom here, all we've got is this poor little lieutenant with 2 platoons against him. And in assault 2, right there, we've got 2 demoralized platoons. One of them's reduced with the disruptor lieutenant, and 3 platoons. So this is the one we've really got to punch through. So I think this is what we're going to do first, because these guys are only going to defend with quarter strength. So this is what we're going to do. So the lieutenant is actually going to try and does he want to get fixed up or not? No, doesn't. Well, may as well. He's not going to add anything to the fight, other than being, well, he's under, yeah, blah, blah, blah. These guys are going to assault. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to try and recover the lieutenant. He is a 9, so he needs a 8 or less. He fails, but nothing else is going to happen to him, so he is done. So we got these here. We have 12. Let's just pull that out of the way. Assault combat for 12. And let's bring that there. There. That over the top. There we go. Okay. So they're starting on 12, which is the 9 column. Nothing there, nothing there, not uphill or anything. Defending units in jungle. So we're down 1. All units have higher morale. Yes, they do. So we're down 1, up 1. Undemoralized friendly leader. Yes, he is undemoralized. So they're +1. All enemy units are demoralized. We're +2. All units are Japanese. We're +3. So +3 total. We're at 1, 2, 3. So we're down 1. Aim on assault. Up 1, but then up 3 total. 1, 2, 3. So we're on the 24 column. We get a 9 on the 24 column, which is 1 step loss. Okay. Gap 1. Okay, now the Australians fighting back. These guys have been activated. The Australians fighting back. They're at a 1.5. Rounded up is so 1, 2, 3 for the lieutenant, 3.5. So we're on the 3 column. Undemoralized leader, yes. So we go up to the 5 column. And I think that's probably about it. Yep. So we're on the 5 column. We hit another 9. Yep, it was. On the 5, a 9 is a morale check. Righto. So we'll do the morale check up here first. It was only these. I suppose all of them got to do it, even though he's, well, does he? No, because he wasn't part of it. So it's just these 3 here. So their morale is a 9. So it'll be a 9 or less for the first guy, pass. Second guy, pass. Third guy, pass. And then we have a step loss. Again, I believe it has to be on the highest morale unit, which is this one. So he will flip. That's our step loss, taking us to 13. And then we've got to do our morale check. So the lieutenant first is a 9. And he passes. And then these units here. So they're both reduced. So reduced is a 6. Demoralized takes it down to a 5. Back up to a 6. So 6 or less for the first guy. Passes. Second guy fails. And that is a 9 plus 3. So this guy is gone. So that needs to do that. Oh, in fact, no. First, before I do that, I've got to do him. So that's okay. We'll do him anyway. And we'll flip him. And we'll send him to the graveyard. Should be 14 step losses. I needed to do the leader loss. So we had 1 step loss. 2 step losses total. So 8. No, nothing happening there. So done. Righto. So that is the Japanese first one done. So we have the first activation for the Australians. Well, I suppose we may as well stay there. Activate these guys. Now, do I want to leave that leader there? Probably not. But, okay, so we'll do the recovery here first. So again, he is a 6, a 5, a 6. So he needs 5 or less. It's 7, so no, nothing happens. So he is done. I think we might pull the lieutenant out. He could get back here. Go 2, 4. So that's what we're going to do. He's going to come out and go 2 to there. Nobody can shoot at him or anything else. Nobody gets to shoot at him because we still have a unit in there. And he comes into here and he is done. And that is the Australian first activation. We go back to the Japanese. Okay. What do we got here? Got one there. We got the mortars there. Going to be able to do very much at all. I think we move these guys, this guy down, or better still, let's move this guy, and that way if they're going to opportunity fire, they can maybe knock this guy out, and that still leaves us these guys to come in, because he can go 2, 4. These guys can come straight down. It's pushing. It's pushing. Or do we try with these guys? Come in on them. Yes. So we're going to activate these guys to move. First guy moves to, oh, sorry. Look at this. If we come into here, then they can opportunity fire. These are the only guys that can really come into here. So I need these guys to fire first, because there's only that there. So no, we're not going to. We are going to move. Go 2, 4 to there. Nobody's going to shoot. That's no good. This guy here. Are we going to activate them all or not? Yes, we will. All these guys are going for a move. So we'll move this guy first. He goes 2 to there. Do these guys want to opportunity fire? And they go, no. So this guy is done. Next guy comes down. Do these guys want to opportunity fire? And the answer is, oh yeah. Okay, so we're into direct fire. We have 8, and 8 is 16, and 1 is 17 for the lieutenant. So we have 16. We have 16. Target is in jungle. We're down 1. Is a jungle hex? It is. So we're down 1 for jungle. Same elevation. No. 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 Target is adjacent, so we're up 2. So we're up 1. Opportunity up 2. And that is it. So we're up 2. So we started here. We went down 1 for jungle. We go up 2 for adjacency. And we go up 1 for opportunity. We're on the 30. We get an 8 on the 30, which is an M1. M1. So we have this engineer unit here, who is a 9. So that is an 8 or less. Gets it, and he is fine. Oops. And he has been activated. These guys have got 1 shot left. These 2 move in. And again, we're on the 30. We fire for a 4, which is an X. Yay! 1 step loss. Okay. So we have a step loss here. We flip him. Add the step loss, takes them up to 6. Their initiative doesn't go down till they hit 8. So we have a step loss, and then we do our morale check for an M2. So the lieutenant is a 9, so he needs a 7 or less. Hits a 9, and he is now disrupted. He's got a 1, so that helps. So we are an 8 because we're reduced, a 9 for that. So again, a 7 or less. We get a 7, and he is fine. So this guy and this guy have been activated, but we need to do the leader loss on this guy. We had 1 step loss, so a 2 or a 3, and he is gone. No, he's fine. So that is that, and we go to the second activation for the, sorry, go back. They've all activated. Second activation for the Australians. Not really much we've got. We've got here. They're looking straight across jungle there, but nothing here. Don't think they've got a shot. Because this part here would be jungle. This little bit here would still be jungle. No, I don't think there's any shot there at all. So they've got nothing to do. So I think we try and get this lieutenant out. Assault map. So this lieutenant is going to try and run away. All he can really do is run away. He'd have to go straight down. He's on the track. So he'd go 1 to there, 2, 3, 4, and then his extra movement point to there. Okay. So this guy and this guy, and he's going to try and get out. So that is still assault fire. So they activate for assault fire, and they're firing for 8. So they're on the 7 column. Okay, usual thing. It's jungle. So we're down 1. Um, ah, idiot. Assault. No, 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 no. Okay, down 1 for jungle. Firing for 8. So they're on the 5 column. Down to 3. Higher morale. Well, there is no other units, so yes, I suppose they are. They're back to 5. Under-moralized friendly leader. They're up to the 9. They're Japanese. So I think that's it. They're on the 13. They get a 4 on the 13, which is a step loss. And our leader is dead. We send him to the graveyard. And we take another step loss. That should be 15. All these guys are done. They're not spotted anymore. And let's just have a look at the graveyard. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. And 15's there. Yes, that's it. Right. So that's 2, 3 activations. Okay, so third activation now for the Australians. Do they wish to do anything? There's really nothing they can do. So no, they're going to pass. Japanese. We will activate the sergeant here with the platoon. They're going to move. They go 1, 2 into there as far as they can go. Now they can jungle. Yeah, jungle. So no, you wouldn't have a shot. So they move to there. We go back to the Australians. Do they want to do anything? They can't do anything. Realistically, so we're on to the Japanese again. We'll do this lieutenant with the mortars. Can only move 1 heck. Move to here. And they are done. Back to the Australians. Nothing happening. Over to the Japanese. We'll move this captain and his troops. They're going to go to here. That's it for them. Back to the Australians, nothing happening. Back to the Japanese. This captain will move. He's going to go 2, 4. He's done. Back to the Australians, nothing happening. The colonel will move to here. And that's it for them. Back to the Australians, nothing happening, which leaves us with the lieutenant here. And they're going to move to here. At which case, the major and this little fella here, will opportunity fire. Sorry, don't move them all. This guy moves to here. They opportunity fire with a 4, a 5 with direct fire. So that's a 4. In jungle's down 1. Adjacent is up 2. And opportunity is up 1. So we're on the 11 column. We get a 9 on the 11 column, which is a morale check. This bloke is not reduced. He's full strength, so that's a 9 or less. He gets a 9, you bastard. And he is done. And then the other two move in. And again, we're on the 11. 4, down 1, up 2, up 1. Yep. We get an 11 on the 11, which is an M2. Okay, so the lieutenant is an 8, so he needs a 6 or less. Fails and is disrupted. And this guy, got nothing to add, is a 9, so 7 or less. And he's fine. So these two are done. And this guy and this guy. No, what we've got on them. There we go. Are done. That's the Australians' 3rd, 4th. We're done. There's nothing else to do, so we can clear markers. Mark these two as spotted. These are all spotted. These are not spotted. These are still spotted. These are all spotted now. These are unspotted. Okay, so that's that. So, up to 1100. Second last turn is the next one to go, and then we is done. So just check our step losses. We got none. We've got 2. We've got 4. And we've got 1 lost guy. Is 6 step losses. That's correct. And the Australians have got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. And in the assault map, we've got 1 there for 15. So that's that. I might have screwed up the number of activation. Well, sorry, rolling for Fog of War because I didn't count with the Australians activating for oh, Jesus Christ, opportunity fire and stuff like that. So yeah, so we missed out on our Fog of War rolls. But other than that, I think we did okay. So again, thanks very much for watching. Nearly to the end. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.